I just finished mission 2 of 10, and now I'm going to request mission 3 of 10 for the industry career agent. The next stage in the industrial process is building something. I want you to give me 2 civilian afterburners. So after you mine the asteroids, you reprocess them to get the minerals, and then you use the minerals to build things. And the agent is saying, I don't care how you do it. You could mine some nearby asteroids and reprocess the results, or you could just buy them from someone else. So why don't we actually build it? So what they're going to grant us is the blueprint, which is actually what we need to build it. And the blueprint here, it says it's got 2 runs, so it'll let us build 2 copies. Our reward is going to be an expanded cargo hold. And if we right click and show info on the expanded cargo hold, we can see it will give us 17.5% bonus cargo hold in exchange for reducing our velocity, our max speed, by 15%. So cargo hold at the expense of speed. So let's accept it. And then the blueprint should be in our item hanger. So if we check out our inventory, there is the blueprint. Now, to use a blueprint, you can right click and say use blueprint. Here, when you're at this screen, there's a couple things to look at. The first thing you want to do is make sure you have a facility that can build things. Your starter station should definitely have the manufacturing capability, but if you need to find more, you go to the facilities tab here and then search for the thing you're looking for. In this case, manufacturing is what we want. And in this case, we're limiting the range to our current system. And there is one in our current system, Jovelin 3 Science and Trade Institute, which is where we are already. And we have manufacturing available to us. We could expand it to within 5 jumps, and we can see all the manufacturing stations within 5 jumps, and there's quite a lot. So we are good here. We have a facility, so we've confirmed that we have that facility, which is great. So we have up top, when we clicked use blueprint, it dropped the blueprint here in the middle. On the left, it's going to show us how much minerals it's going to take. In this case, it's only going to take 64 tritanium, and we have about 1,500. And if we mouse over here, it'll sum up and try and estimate how much all the material cost going in is. Total estimated price, about 500 ISK. And then on the right, if we mouse over this thing over here, it'll try and show you how much the product is worth. So in this case, total estimated value, 683 ISK. These numbers here, material efficiency and time efficiency, these are factors of the blueprint. And if you have the blueprint original, you can research these times to make it more efficient with materials and more efficient with time, so they build faster and with less materials. Down here, you want your job runs. In this case, we can do a maximum of 2 runs, which is how many we're going to need. That's how many that the blueprint can support. And down here are the required skills, which is just industry 1, which looks like we have. Next, we can choose the output hanger, which is just going to be our regular item hanger. And here it says it's going to cost us 47 ISK, and it's going to take 9 minutes and 24 seconds. I'll click start. Now, if we go to the jobs tab, now we can see here that we have the Afterburner blueprint with 2 runs, and it's got about 9 minutes and 8 seconds left. And here it shows you where it is. If we stopped it, we would basically lose all the money and the minerals we put in, and it would stop the job. So I'm just going to pause it and come back in about 9 minutes when this is complete. Okay, my job is done now. You can see because it says deliver. Now, let's say you close this window and you left. You don't have to sit here and watch it. You can go undock and fly around and do whatever you want. You can leave it there and come pick it up later. If you need to pick it up and you want to see how your job is doing, you go up to your menu in the top left and you go to industry. And then from here, you want to go down to the jobs tab. And here we can see our job, and we can click deliver. We can click it down here, or we can click it up here. And when we deliver, it's going to go to the place we specified when we installed the job. In this case, our item hanger. So if we go look in our item hanger, we now see 2 civilian afterburners. Now we should be able to complete our mission. So let's start a conversation with our agent. And indeed, we have what we need. Checkboxes all around. We're going to get our expanded cargo hold. Let's complete the mission. Alright, now we're done with 3 of 4, and in the next video I'll request 4 and do number 4.